Welcome back to another love reading. This is going to be for an ex that you haven't seen or heard from in 6 or more months. So think about your ex. What is their current energy? What is their current energy? Thank you. We have the 6 of Pentacles on its side here. Being valued. Being fake. I feel like this person, I feel like they may be on an identity journey. For some of them. They may be someone who really values fairness and kindness, but in your relationship, they may have abused their power a bit. I feel like this is someone that valued you, but the way things went down, like their demons got the best of them, if that makes sense. Like they abused the power that you gave them, you know? Like when you give someone love and time, and you know, people can really take advantage of that. And I feel like they may be reflecting on that. Reflecting how they felt valued by you. And even though they may have valued you, I feel like they really messed up. Like they messed up. How does this person feel about the collective in this current energy? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you in this current energy? How do they feel? All right, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Magician. Wow. Okay, I feel like this person is highly intuitive. They are highly intuitive. And they are trying to manifest you back into their life. They do want a new beginning with you. They want a new opportunity with you. They want something stable. For some of you, this person may live far away from you. This could have been a long distance relationship for some of you. And they may be meditating about this. 333 on the timer. This may have been a very spiritual type of connection, a soul bond. Like you may have had a soul contract together. More than likely you two have met in other parallel lives. So you may have really recognized each other on some level, like a spiritual level. I feel like they miss you. I mean, they're thinking of you. I don't see any cups here. So I feel like this person is in their head a lot. But they do desire, if you call desire a feeling. But yeah, they desire to have you back. They desire to manifest you back. Spirit, what is this person's intentions for the collective? What is their intentions? Or what are their intentions? Whatever. Don't be a grammar police for me. Okay, well, these want to fall out, so. Oh my God. Okay. I know better than to put them back, okay? In the other reading, I put them back because there was a bunch. And then they had me they put out a bunch more. And I was like, okay, fine, fair. Take it. Okay. I mean, this is a lot of intentions. Okay. We have the Star. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 4 of Swords. The Hanged Man. The 2 of Cups. The Ace of Cups. We said we didn't see cups. Well, now we're seeing cups. We got the Tower. The 3 of Wands. The King of Cups. Lots of cups. The King of Swords. The King of Wands. The Sun. The 5 of Pentacles. I've been getting that card a lot. The Page of Wands. The Ace of Swords. And the 9 of Wands. Oh my god, this is a lot of cards. Okay, give me a second here. Intentions. What are their intentions? Okay, well, they definitely want to keep healing. They have faith and hope in this connection. Here's the negative cards here. The 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. So I don't feel like this person has actually healed yet. Because, okay, we've got feeling trapped, dangerous situation, paralyzed by fear, poverty mindset, struggling, mental overload, needing solitude, rest, regrouping, meditating. And I don't see the Chariot here, but we do see the Tower. We do see the Tower. So I feel that they are trying to change. I also feel like they are afraid of making changes. Let's see. I feel that they may have been immature in the past, emotionally immature, and they want a new beginning with you. They want to come in a much more mature way. So they may be thinking things through. They may be strategizing, have new ideas, new plans. They want to have more structure, more self-discipline. Like for some of you, they may have, when you're in the relationship together before, they may have really been working on being a better partner for you than they were with people in the past, but then at some point they failed. Their issues got the best of them. But I feel like they're trying to continue moving forward from that. They're trying to be optimistic about and more confident in themselves. I mean, they definitely want to try again, that's for sure. But it's an ongoing battle, you know. They're like a wounded warrior dealing with this mental crap, you know, the fear and all that. So that is still going to be an issue. However, they're making progress, so they may have, when they come back, they may be healthier than they were before, but how much healthier? That's the question. Yeah, I feel like some of them may still be feeling trapped in that negative, low vibrational energy. But they are trying to let it go. They're trying to transform. They're trying to make changes. So I feel like their intention is to let go of all this negative, low vibrational stuff and move into the higher vibrational, which is, you know, being a king when it comes to their heart, not a little child, childish or whatever. They want to be emotionally mature. Yeah, they want to, because how many kings do we have here? King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Cups. Like, they really want to be in that king energy. They want to be that king energy, whether they're a male or female. They want happiness and success with you. They want clarity. They want to bring you clarity. And it looks like they are planning to reach out at some point with a phone call or a letter. Yeah, and they want to come in with self-confidence. We have a lot of confidence cards here because I feel like they've been in their shadow a lot, like in an unhealthy way. So their intention is to change their unhealthy ways and come in with a lot of maturity, lots of king energy. Yeah. And for some of you, they may want to, marry you or have some kind of really real commitment with you. Yeah. So this person is on their healing journey. They're on their healing journey. And by the way, I saw 1111 on the timer. I just didn't say it. All right. I mean, pretty consistent with what the reading for this one has been. I like consistency. Okay. Mutual feelings between collective and this person. Mutual feelings, please, Spirit. Mutual feelings. Mutual feelings. Let's go. Thank you. Knight of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Mutual feelings. You both might have regret or remorse about this. Maybe not maybe not in the way you wish. Some of you may wish that this had gone down differently, however it ended or however it happened. Maybe sometimes you and they think about what they could have done differently to change the outcome that happened. Now it's going to be different for each of you. Some people it might be a little bit, other people it might be a lot. But I feel like both parties are interested in honesty. And some of you may not, I don't know, for some of you, it might be difficult to know, okay, what is the truth here? I feel like this happened, I think this happened, but is that really the 100% truth? Because sometimes what we perceive to have happened, our side of the story, may be different from their side of the story, and both can be true, Yeah, but I feel like most of the people watching this are resonating. You would be open to them, to having a conversation with them, to finding out their side of the story, or just at least just patch things up, having some kind of peaceful resolution or something, even though that's not what the card says. That's just how I feel. Okay. Spirit, if this person were being honest, what would they say to the collective if they were being honest? What would they say? What would they say? Thank you. So many things remind me of you. I hid who I really am from you. Which may be why, you know, you really want honesty, you know? You came closer than anyone. So this person, I feel like they had a lot of issues, and you being who you are, you were able to like maybe show them what true love is like, show them what respect is, and like you were able to really open up a side of them, or maybe even help them heal parts of themselves and nobody else ever had before. You and I were too young. It doesn't have to be your age. It could just be like, if they were emotionally immature, then they were too young. Emotionally young. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. We got that yesterday. So I feel like this person definitely learned, and they're taking those teachings. And really, it could just be like, maybe you finally were like, no, I have boundaries. This is not okay. I'm gone. That could be enough to spark a spiritual lesson for this person. And then they're taking it to heart because they are trying to transform. They're trying to grow. They want to be more mature. So good job. Good job. All right. Any messages from the archetypes about this person? Any messages from the archetypes? Anything else? Thank you. You got the poet. So this person, they are creating their own reality. So they get to paint, you know, like with a paintbrush, how their reality is going to be, or how they perceive their reality. If you think about a poem and how you can describe, like, I don't know, if someone is writing a poem about a flower, like, you'd be like, okay, yeah, it's a flower. Or a really good poet could like write lines and lines and lines about the flower, right? They could make the flower sound so beautiful with their poetry. So I feel like this person, they may need to get out of their head sometimes and just find the beauty, find the poetry in all of this. You know, even things that just seem dark and heavy, like you can still find beauty in that. Like, oh, you can transmute this. Anything from the shaman deck about this person, please, Spirit? Anything? Does it want to fall? Does it want to fall? That one wants to fall. Thank you. Fortune's wheel, luck and bright timing. So in divine timing, adaptability. This person may be, they may cling to control, and they're gonna need to be a little more adaptable. So that may go with some of the changes they need to make. Let go of some control and have a beginner's mind. This person maybe they think they know everything, or maybe they haven't been open to exploring new possibilities all the time. I don't think this is going to apply to like all of you, but having that beginner's mind and maybe being open to things they weren't open to before. Being adaptable within that way. That's really pretty. So yeah, in divine timing, all this will play out the way it's supposed to. You know, maybe you're meant to be with this person, maybe you're not. Your higher self knows what's best for you. That's what they say. All right. When will this person be coming back around? When will this... Okay. There's no coincidences. That's over half the deck. No, it's half the deck. I don't know. All right. This person needs to have courage and come out from behind the tree. So where they've been hiding, they need to be honest and step out and get out of their comfort zone. They need to get back to their innocence, open their heart. So whatever trauma has happened in their past, they need to deal with that. You can't sweep it under the rug. They can't keep spilling their trauma onto other people or onto you. They need to deal with it and really open their heart. Mischief, reckless, and freedom. You know, freedom is a mindset. You can be in any situation. You could be in a prison and you can still be free, because freedom is all in your mind. And this person needs to set themselves free from the past. Then we have divination, tree spirits and guides, Ogum. I don't know what Ogum means, but I feel like this person needs to follow their intuition. Don't let fear rule them, but follow their intuition on what to do. And they definitely need to continue their deep healing and get in touch with their emotions. They may not have really showed the full extent of their emotions, or maybe their emotions were cut off. This person, maybe a lot of the time you felt like they were kind of cold. They need to heat themselves up. Like, you are not their furnace, okay? They need to be their own furnace. And maybe some of them, they weren't really in touch with their divine masculine energy, and this could be male or female, but they may have had some kind of wound around that. And again, they need to step into their own power and transform before they come back. They need to find balance, unity, and maybe get to the point where they don't feel like they need to protect themselves from everything. If this person had a lot of fear, or maybe if they were critical about certain things, maybe projected that out. Like, they need to get to the point where they're more accepting and allowing of others and of themselves. And again, creation. They are the creator of their own reality. Like, it's not your job to create a wonderful reality for them. They need to do that for themselves. And maybe they need to step into some ancient knowledge, do some studying, because I feel like this person is highly spiritual. And again, with connection, find peace within themselves, connect with themselves, because we are all one, but we all have our own perspectives. But yet we're all connected. So really elevating their consciousness could help this person a lot. Finding the inner peace. Again, manifestation, their own reality. And they're the gatekeeper of their abundance. So doing all these things here, manifesting their reality, finding the inner peace, opening their heart, all that stuff, they will open the gate to their own abundance. So we all are our own gatekeepers of our own abundance. We all are the creators of our own reality. So as this person continues to work on themselves, do that deep healing and all of the above, that is when they can come towards you. Yeah. So I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and have a wonderful night.